Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel, me Tarot Owl. My name is Joy, and I'm putting the tarot cards aside for a little bit here, and we're going to be doing some candle divination reading for you. And we're going to walk through it here and how it works. So if you want to collect, later, if you want to go and collect the tools here that you need, you'll be able to do this as well. There's no worries, if you don't have to be a medium, or you don't have to have any psychic abilities that you're aware of. Everybody has them, but that's a total different subject. But you don't have to be a psychic or a medium to perform this. It's all going to be coming from your intuition, and the fire elementals are going to be producing a picture for us, or for you, on a piece of paper, and I'll show you how that goes. And then, well, let's just get into it and what the things that we're going to be needing for this. Okay, first of all, you need a brand new candle. It has to be the colors of fire. So that would be a red candle, or an orange, or a white candle. Those are the three colors that are recommended and pretty much necessary for this, because you're calling in the fire elementals. The fire elementals are salamanders, the djinn, and the fire fairies. Okay, and I'll put a link to a video that I have about fire elementals up here somewhere, so you can learn a little more about it. It's a very old video of mine, one of my first ones I've done. So, but anyhow, so you're gonna be using those energies of the elementals, the fire elementals. Okay, and so when you get your candle, you want to give it a little blessing. You want a little prayer over it. Some people will take essential oils, and if you want to bless your candle with essential oils, you can. It's not necessary. Just a simple little prayer is good. But if you want to do the oils, put some of that oil on your finger, and you start in the center of your candle. We'll just imagine. Well, here I have one here. Okay. You start in the center of your candle. You kind of pinch your fingers together after you put the oil on your fingers. Kind of pinch your fingers together, and you go up. You go up the candle. You always start at the center of it. Always start at the center, and then again, you wipe the oil. You go down strokes. Go down strokes from the center and up strokes here with your essential oil. Okay, and after you've done that, then your candle is ready. Your candle is ready for the divination here. And another thing you want to do is you want to surround yourself with protection. That's like you can say a prayer, or you could imagine a white bubble of light around yourself, around I'm going to call them tools, I guess, around your paper, your candles, whatever's around your room, the space that you're in. You can include your whole house, you can include your apartment, or just the room that you're in. And it's kind of a good thing as well, if you have pets, to go ahead and include their name, include them in this white light. And anyone that's living in your home, parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, wives, husbands, boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, whoever's in your home with you. Include them along into it too, because you want to keep the positive white energy around them as well, as for protection, because we don't want any negative energy or negative spirits or entities. We don't want them to be coming in on this. It's always a great idea to do that and put that white light around you and say, oh, I surround myself in the white light of the Holy Spirit, or whatever you want to say like that. Give them and give us all protection against. Only let positive, new, fresh energies come in and disperse let all the negative out, no negative allowed in. You say something as to that fact. All right. So that's the next step. So you got your new candle, you did your blessing, you surrounded yourself with the white light, and now you need a piece of paper. That paper, I'm using printer paper. Some people use parchment paper because it does absorb heat and smoke more so, and it may make your images that are going to be showing up more pronounced. When I say images, it's because the fire fairies, the fire elementals, are going to be forming picture on this paper for you. You know, the objects can range from any type of object. You could have a boat, coins, keys, hearts, animals of all kinds. Could be your pets, or it could be your totem animal, a spirit animal, or even a deceased pet may be coming through. And that same goes with faces and with people. All right. You know, your past loved ones may be coming in with some type of message for you. There may be some numbers that show up. You know, it's just a whole range of things. And that is what Archangel Michael, he's included in on this with the fire elementals, because he brings the intuitiveness into this reading, to this divination, and he also brings clairvoyance. He has clairvoyance. He brings the clairvoyance into you, which is clear seeing. So, you know, you're going to have the fire elementals, which are the salamanders, the djinns, the fire fairies, and Archangel Michael. Okay? They're going to be all incorporated into this new candle. This is why you had to get a new candle. All right? Now, when you're done with this procedure, it's very important for you to take that candle and put it somewhere in a safe place, and don't use it for anything else other than maybe next time you want to do this divination again. You can use that same candle, but you don't want to burn it for any other reason. It's just because it's going to be having all these energies. It's going to be having all those energies. It's blessed. And it's also going to have your energy in it as well. Okay? So, all right. So like I was saying, we're getting a piece of paper here, and you're gonna write your name on it. We're working on this is Taurus. I'm writing Taurus down because I don't know your name, and this is a collective reading for you two. I'm not going to put any birthdays down here because I'm not going to be, you know, listing April this, April that, May this, May that. I'm not going to write everything down. But you at home, you write your name and your birth date down on the paper. Okay? Now the next thing you do after you write your name on it and your birthday, you take that sheet of paper that you've written on and you hold it close to your heart, onto your heart chakra here. And what you need to do is you need to take 4 breaths in, not 4 breaths, I'm sorry. You need to breathe in for 4 counts, hold your breath for 4 counts, and then release your breath for 4 counts. And you do this as many times as you feel comfortable doing. You know, it's to keep yourself relaxed. And at the same time as you're doing this, you can put your intent into this. You can put your intent into it as well, as to what you want answered. You know, maybe you want to. It's kind of like a tarot reading in a way. You put your intention into the paper, what you want to know, or whom you want to see, perhaps even. You know. And then as well as you're doing this, or at any time during this whole thing, you want to thank the elementals and Archangel Michael. You want to thank them. You want to thank them for coming along and using their energy and helping you perform this divination. You want to have a great gratitude for it and be very grateful. You know, it's a very nice thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Okay? So you can do that too as you're breathing in and out and relaxing. Okay? As you're doing that too, as you're doing all that, you can feel the heat. You'll feel your energy in the paper. And that's why I say, because now all your intent and all your energy is into this paper right here. And it's going to be blending when we light the candle. It's going to be blending with the elementals, all of our energies. All right? So next thing then you do is you light your candle. All right, we got our candle lighted. Now you can concentrate and look at your candle and just kind of imagine the salamanders, helping forming the flames and start producing the smoke, and you can imagine the little fire fairies. They may be doing a little dance around the fire. And use your imagination. Because that's a little bit of intuitiveness. Imagination goes along with intuitiveness. All right. So once you've watched your candle, if you care to, for a while, then you take your paper with your birth date and your name, and you place it down towards the candle here. And you don't want to get too close because you don't want to start a fire. And it's a good idea to have a cloth nearby and a Dixie cup of water just in case you get carried away, or maybe your fingers slip or something, or the candle flame. The candle flame might want to ramp up a little bit as the wax starts melting and the wick starts getting longer, and so on and so forth. Now you do want to go around. You do want to go around on the paper. You want to go all around the paper. But you want to spend more time and concentrate more in the center of your paper. Now your paper may start to curl up a little bit, and that's, of course, that's from the heat, right? May get a little warm on your fingers as well. And you just move it. You just move the paper around. Let the smoke, let the elementals do the work. You're just holding the paper in place. They're making the fire. You can also, put your intent into it again. Think about your question as you're going along here. You can do this, I don't know if I already said this now, you can do this for about 5 minutes. I'm not going to do it for 5 minutes, but you do it for as long as you'd like. If you get the feeling that, hey, it's time for me to stop, I'm going to stop, then stop. I'm not, like I said though, I'm not doing a full 5 minutes because this video is going to be quite long as it is. Okay. Alright, Taurus, I'm going to stop right here for you. Hold on a minute, I just have a feeling I want to do more over here for some reason. Alright, Taurus, here you go. Put your paper down, thank you. Blow out your candle. Alright, Taurus. Alright, so this is what, paper might be a little wrinkly because of the heat. Here's what we have for you now. You look at it from all 4 directions, 4 angles, all 4 angles. Turn the paper around and you look. Now a lot of times your name and your birth date, the letters are going to be making lines as well. That's going to help form a picture. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to outline all the smoke, what I call the smoke smudges. And then we'll look at it and see what pictures, see what's forming here. And as I'm doing this, if there's something that you see, write it down, or even put it in the comments. So, I would really like to see what you're seeing as well. There is no right or wrong answer. And don't say, oh, I don't really see that. I'm imagining it. And it's like, no, don't be like that. Trust it. That's part of the being intuitive. It's part of being intuitive. Archangel Michael, he's here. He was forming this. He's here helping you with your clairvoyance on this. Oh no, I see a face already here. I see a hair right here. Look at how that hair is forming. See how the hair is forming here? Looks like a head. Eyes, nose, little mouth. Hair. But yeah. And as you're doing this, if you do this at home, you can be more creative with you can be more creative on your picture than here. You can the places that don't have smoke smudges, you could use colored pencils or something, or just a regular pencil, and shade it in to make your picture more pronounced. I'm going to turn it this way here. See if I can see any more. Oh, any more smoke smudges. Your picture can change over time. If you walk away from it for a couple days and you come back, there may be something new that you didn't see before. I'm not quite sure why that is, but I take it as it's always been there. It's always been there. You just weren't meant to see it at that time because there was, they weren't ready for that message. But you can do this as often as you like. It's just something fun to do. Even if you're having a party, of some sort. Say, hey, I learned this new thing here. Let's see what pictures, let's see what pictures come out for us. Okay. Isn't that cute? I just have to say, isn't that cute? Because I really see some cuteness here. Oh. Got a little, I don't know if this is a little boy or a little girl. But look at that. Look at this cute, I'm sorry, but this is just a cute face. Oh my. Isn't that cute? I don't know if this, I don't know if this looks like anybody to you. A friend, family, or anybody that you know. I mean, kind of, the type of hairstyle, or, you kind of have to, like I said, use your clairvoyance, use your imagination, your intuitiveness here. So we definitely have a person, I'm going to say. You definitely have a person coming through to you. Taurus, I don't know who this is. I don't want to say it's a male or a female. My inkling is it's probably a male, but, it could be a female as well. I don't know. Alright, so let's turn the paper now. Let's turn the paper. I will post a picture of this at the end of the video here. So I'm not quite sure how well the camera is picking this up. So let's look at it in this direction now. Is there anything else that you see in this portrait here? I'm calling it a portrait already. In this picture, any more objects or anything? I'm not quite sure what it is, but for some reason I'm drawn to this figure right here. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but that's catching my eye. I keep looking at like that has to be representing something. I don't know. Let's turn you upside down. Let's turn you this way here, Taurus. I don't know if this is symbolizing anything for you. Are you seeing anything here? I mean, it's just when I look at it, it makes me think of a piece of a puzzle. Someone that liked to do, is there something to do with a puzzle? Something to do with a puzzle? Did this person that this is representing like to do puzzles? Or perhaps is there something that's puzzling you? Is there something that's puzzling you that this person here might be coming through and trying to give you a message about how to get yourself unpuzzled? This is just, these are the ways and the way that you need to think when you look at this, that's just that's what I'm getting. That's the reading that I'm getting, that this person is coming through because you may be puzzled on something, and I don't know what they're just coming through and want you to, think like them, or maybe go back in time and think of some situation that you were involved in with this person here, and how they would have handled it. Because it's something that's puzzling you. I think that's how I'm reading this message. There's something puzzling you. Now when I'm looking at it like this and looking down, I just saw it when I was looking down at it. When I'm looking at it this way, I don't see what I saw, but I'm thinking this is a phone right here. Not one of our fancy cell phones, an older phone, the old kind of put on the wall. A phone receiver, okay, a receiver. Here's a receiver. Is this a phone receiver talking on the phone, wanting to communicate? There's communication. Maybe this is telling you that what's puzzling you here, you need to communicate. You need to communicate with whomever is throwing these puzzles at you, this questioning of yourself. That could be the reading as well. Be associated with that. Pieces of the puzzle will come together when you communicate. with the said person, with the person. Okay, well, that's my reading. That's what I'm getting here for you, Taurus. This could be, like I said, obviously it's a person in the hair. This is obviously, it could be a past loved one coming through. It could be someone right now. It could be, look, it even looks like this said person here is crying. Looks like a little tear. This person has a tear. Does this person have a tear? Are they crying? Don't let the pieces of the... And communicate. Communicate your thoughts. Talk this out. Talk this out. Don't be puzzled on, perhaps, on how this person had... I don't know if this is really what is going on. I don't like to put thoughts into others' heads, but, you know, maybe this person is deceased and sees that you're crying and is telling you, you know, communicate. Talk your issues out. Don't be puzzled over it. I'm fine. I'm coming through. I'm telling you that you need to communicate and don't cry. And the nose here does look like a used tissue, a Kleenex, you know. You pick up the Kleenex and blow your nose and, you know, you kind of, well, I don't have to explain what you do with it. You crinkle it up. It kind of looks like a tissue, no? I think so. Yeah. Right here, this looks like a tree. Okay, here. Coming up here, this looks like a tree. Here's the coming up, and then here's a side branch over here. Someone in your family, a family tree. Alright, Taurus, there's your reading. I'll snap a picture of this, and you have a great day, and see you again. Bye.